Okay guys, now we're on to brown belt portion of our curriculum for throws. And guys, we're going to start with a fairly complex throws. And disclaimer, you don't need to know that, it's just a bonus, right? You received hopefully a good base already, you know, from white to purple belt. And remember that in Jiu-Jitsu, no matter what kind of takedown you do, it's only 2 points. So sometimes there is no need to do something complex, something with a lot of moving parts, something cool. But you absolutely have to score cool points to impress your girlfriend or boyfriend or whatever. Or maybe you really want to stun somebody by throwing them, you can go to this throw. The throw is called obviv in Russian, which means grapevine, okay? So what it is, guys, it's virtually suplex with a leg tangle. Okay, so let's look at the particulars. I need theoretically, I can throw Ben over my left shoulder with an underhooking grip and overhooking grip. This one is way more preferable, and the reason being, he can post his arm, right guys? Because I'm going to be throwing him in an arching fashion over my left shoulder, and right now, Ben will take a fall, right? If I go like this, the power source is going to be identical, but he can try to post his arm. And by posting his arm, he can stop the throw and land on top of me, or he can break his arm. I'm not happy with either circumstances. I'd rather take him down safely and continue grappling. So overhooking grip is the best. Okay, corresponding leg, which is my left leg. Watch guys, I'm going to go on the inside and I'm going to twirl his leg. Let's spin around. You see how my toes are on that side? So that's the grapevine, okay? That's the obviv, okay? My second hand should be here, here, or the best way is to collect the underhook if possible. But it's almost irrelevant. So long I can pull my partner in, we're golden, okay? And lastly guys, make sure that you train warmed up, understand how mechanics works, and please do have crash pad, okay? Ben knows how to break a fall, he's all nice and dandy, but this is an unforgiving throw, and like I cannot stress that enough, that you do need a crash pad when you drill it with any sort of volume, okay? So, on to the throw. Usually we start, yes, I'm facing away from the mat, and my partner faces the crash pad. And guys, start that my foot is touching the floor, right? Touching the mat. If I kind of start here, I might fall short. Well, actually, Ben might fall short. So I want to be starting here just to secure his landing on the crash pad. Okay, guys. Next thing that I want to be doing as I'm hopping in. And some people hop in between your partner's legs, some hop to the outside. It does not matter. But what matters is the depth of penetration. Because I need to get my hips directly underneath my partner. So my lift is nice and efficient. Okay? So you got that. Make sure guys, you want to catch a picture. Imagine there's a logo on that wall. And when I arch, I want to look at that logo. Some people look at their toes and they kind of sabotage their own throw. So keep your head back, try to look behind you. And generally, you don't go directly over like a proper suplex. You rotate, you unwind the partner ever so slightly over your shoulder. In my case, it's my left shoulder. So let's look at it. I got my bell grip, right? I have my gi grip on far sleeve. I got my grapevine. And that's how I throw. That's how grapevine throw. Some people deem it dangerous because you tangle a knee like Kani Basami, like a scissor takedown or Tanya Toshi. But what happens as he's hoisted, your leg naturally unwinds and disengages. So when we land, there's no leg tanglements going on. And therefore, no knee injuries. Collect the grip, overhooking, grapevine, hop. Make sure that you're in a semi-squat position so I can spring my leg, right? And toss him in a suplex fashion over your appropriate shoulder. I always end up on the opposite side of my partner. I roll all the way through. Our next throw, guys, is a king of throws, quote unquote. It's called uchi mata, inner thigh ripping throw. In Sambo we call it pathvat. Like the ripping action is called pathvat. Multiple setups and grips and executions. I'll show you two different executions. Normally, again, in Japan, they taught to grab up like this, okay? Not my personal preference, nothing wrong with the grip. I like to go either high collar or better yet, specifically when I play with taller people, I play over here. I grab the belt. And it could be underhooking style or overhooking style. In no-gi sometimes I'll get the whizzer as well, okay? So different grips. So just my personal preference, belt right here. Okay guys, so our first step, I wanna, and remember guys, whichever hand holds the belt or lapel, your power hand so to speak, right? The same leg is gonna be forward. So the first thing I'll do, I'll make a little starter step with my ripping leg. My left leg is gonna be my uchimata leg, my ripping leg, my right leg is gonna be my support leg. So remember, don't wind up like this. It's a bad habit to create. I'm just going to go up here. And also what I will do, I will pull on his sleeve just to get banging on his tippy toes. Okay? So penetration step with a chainsaw. Oh, nice and deep. And then guys, it's called principle of displeasure. Let's think for a second. I wanna put my support leg right where my ripping leg is, right here. Okay? Common mistake. That's when you do not get as much height or power in a takedown. You just get this leg here, rotate, and try to elevate from here. But if I put my support leg this way, I will get much better rip. Okay? Watch guys, some people sweep this inner thigh, some people go right in the middle, and some people go almost like a Hanigoshi style on this side. Okay? So the styles of Uchimata could be varying. I try to hit right in the middle to get flexibility out of the equation. Because sometimes if I catch somebody like this, see band is tall and flexible, and his balance is barely offset here. But if I put my leg here to the center, I will get nice elevation without his flexibility coming to play. Okay, so penetration step, back step, right? And obviously always look in the direction of the throw. So I'm lefty, I'm going to be looking over my right shoulder. Because sometimes my posture looks one way, but my head looks in the opposite way. Therefore, kind of sabotage my own progress in the throw. So, throw finally. Remember Drinkenberg principle. Don't do one plate machine. Make sure your head goes down as your leg comes up. Okay guys? Flexibility is important, but the proper form is more important. Once again guys, look, I'm going to put myself in a position almost like a sacrifice throw. There's no coming back. Right there, you see? My momentum go this way. I'm just timing and ripping my left leg up. So sometimes guys, when you have different grip or slight imperfection in your execution, right? You entered, you lifted his leg, so he's off balance, but he's not there yet. So what you do in this case, you do hopping uchimata. Ken uchimata in Japanese. So what happens, I want to start hopping no more than 3 times. Each hop will offset his balance more and more until he goes over. And it's usually 2, no less than 3 hops. Okay guys? If you find yourself jumping more than 3 times, there's a counter you can do. And meanwhile, I pull on the sleeve. So I'm screwing like I'm putting a corkscrew deeper and deeper with each rotation. Alright guys, so watch. I started like this, lifted his leg, he didn't fall down. All other ingredients there. Kuzushi is there, albeit not that good. Leg up is good, so I'm going to be hopping, turning, until I finish the Ken Uchimata. Alright guys, another complex throw, suplex, прогиб, бросок через грудь. Прогиб means arch, бросок через грудь means over the chest throw. Japanese name is ura nage, which means reverse throw. Okay, you can do it offensively, guys. Right? You can do offensively or you can do it defensively. Please pre-rehearse the move and please execute with confidence. Because if you second guess yourself, you're gonna either fail at least or get hurt. Okay, guys. What I'm looking for the grip, and I'm gonna be cupping Ben's left handle just like that. And the reason being, in Sambo wrestling, we have different jackets, so if I grab the belt, it's not moving. But in the Jiu-Jitsu gi or Judo gi, if I grab the belt, watch, sometimes it will spin around, therefore it will not, my head will not be stuck. My hand is not going to be stay where I want it to stay, so just cup the head right there, right? And between the gi and the friction, it will stay there. Second hand, very much like in grapevine throw. You can have it here, here, here. Sometimes you can refasten double arms. It's almost irrelevant where it is, so long it keeps Ben close to me. Okay, I often use it against some kind of hip toss or headlock. Ben comes in and right there, just like that. So number one order of business, guys, is changing my levels. Remember, if he's below me, relax, take a full fight from your guard. So as Ben is rotating towards me, I want to change this level and I want to step outside here. If you imagine a line between his feet, that's where my feet should be. Any sutemi waza, any sacrifice technique, guys, right? I should be in a position where I'm falling back without any possibility coming back, okay? If you try to, if you do not put yourself in a position of no return, it's not going to be suplex. It's going to be like lift, turn, and dump him down. So what I'm doing is I'm stepping across, I put in a position, I cannot stand, right? I have to backpedal to remain standing. I'm going to pop and scoop Benny with my hips, roll him over with my left hand in my case, over my left shoulder, and this hand just keeps him close. Okay, guys? I'm not going directly over me. It's not like a belly to back suplex, okay? It's slightly different. Arch is still very much present, but I don't have to arch like in proper suplex, okay? Again, guys, confidence, make sure that you warmed up, and please make sure you have crash pad, otherwise it's impossible. So over here, Ben goes with his headlock, level change, step. You can always counter with Tani Otoshi, it's much simpler, but again, for some reason, you absolutely have to pull a cool throw. That's a throw to go.
One more in you or no? Not one more.
Go for another ride.
Well, that's what he's driving.
One more?
If you got it, if not, don't worry.
Absolutely, man. Alright guys, welcome to the final throw. We're done. Obviously there are more throws, more combinations. It's like chess. You have only so many figures and infinite amount of moves and combinations. Okay guys? Just to sum up again, our curriculum is merely a guideline. Okay? You always give less to a student that is getting lost in amount of information, and you always give more to a student who's eager and ready to learn more. Okay? So, the throw is called Sode Tsurikomi Goshi, we call it Obratная spina, reverse back throw. Alright guys? So, for example, if I have Ben like this, and I go Fumoro to Shionagi, that's a regular back throw. But what we're doing, we're reversing the direction. With a right-handed grip, we're going to throw our partner to our left. That's why we call it reverse back throw, or in Japanese it's called Sode Tsurikomi Goshi, sleeve, lift, pull, hip throw. Okay? And a couple of foot patterns. So guys, once I got my grip, I can do penetration step, back step, and rotation, basic 3-step. Or I can fake my guy, okay? I can put my right foot here, like I'm about to go for Tai Otoshi or Moroto this way, and that kind of sells Ben that I'm doing a riding throw. And very quickly, right after that, I can cut the angle with a pendulum step to reverse my footwork. Okay? So once again, the footwork. Basic one is 1, 2, 3. And the one to deceive our guy is going to be 1, 2. Make sure you change your levels, always get behind your partner. This hand of mine pulls him tight, and this hand makes him a Superman on his tippy toes. Alright? So, and as I'm about to throw Ben, I'm releasing my left hand so he can break the fall. 1, 2, 3. I can also do it with 2 sleeves. And guys, if I have 2 sleeves, I can throw Ben over my right or left shoulder. So what I'm saying here, more room for deception. Okay? Again, I can go pendulum, or I can go 1, 2, 3. This arm punches and then goes over, extend, come to you, and this one is always tied towards you. Make sure I'm not half hipping it. Make sure my butt is exposed like this. You see how he's easily hanging on my back? 1, 2, 3. Release this hand. so my partner can break the fall. The grips, guys, Ben just brought it up. You can throw with any grip ultimately, but preferable grip for this throw, because we rotate somebody, is a pistol grip. You see, I can maintain tension, yet I don't over-tighten my own grip, because with certain grips, you stop your own wrist. Okay, guys? Thumbs in, collect, thumbs out. That's my pistol grip. Pull him up, penetration step, back step, Superman, hips across, pop, and drop.